dodgy. I'm tempted to call Brighton our boogie team. Some of you might disagree. Well, if you look at recent results, they seem like our boogie team. But the only confidence I share from this match, towards this match is that when we lost in Carabao Cup, it was second string team. Now we're going to be playing them at the Amex with our full strength. So it should be different. We know Brighton is a stubborn team. They've beaten a few top teams this season. So it's not going to be an easy kick out or walk out at the Amex. It will be a relatively tough match. So let's look at the form of both teams, right? Starting with Brighton, they've lost 2 in their last 5 matches and they've won 3. Decent, that's above average. In terms of Arsenal, we've drawn 1 and won the last 4. That's a fantastic record. That's record about the last 5 matches. That's a Premier League form. Don't get twisted. That's in the last 5 matches both teams have played. Brighton have won 3. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new and you like my content, do me a favor, stick a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, very, very important. And stick a like for the algorithm, very important, and the growth of the channel. And do not forget to make sure your notification bells are turned on. It is very, very, very important. We're going to be previewing Brighton against Arsenal. Brighton against Arsenal. We know our record with Brighton has been kind of shoddy. Last season, they took our cup last season. I think we lost home and away last season. That bitter loss at the Emirates that actually derailed our Champions League aspiration last season. Now, even this season, in the Carabao Cup, they dumped us out of the Carabao Cup by beating us 3-1 at the Emirates. So our record with Brighton have not been the brightest. Our record with Brighton has been very dodgy. I'm tempted to call Brighton our boogie team. Some of you might disagree. Well, if you look at recent results, they seem like our boogie team. But the only confidence I share from this match, towards this match is that when we lost in Carabao Cup, it was second string team. Now we're going to be playing them at the Amex with our full strength. So it should be different. We know Brighton is a stubborn team. They've beaten a few top teams this season. So it's not going to be an easy kick out or walk out at the Amex. It will be a relatively tough match. So let's look at the form of both teams, right? Starting with Brighton, they've lost 2 in their last 5 matches and they've won 3. Decent, that's above average. In terms of Arsenal, we've drawn 1 and won the last 4. That's a fantastic record. That's record about the last 5 matches. That's a Premier League form. Don't get twisted. That's in the last 5 matches both teams have played. Brighton have won 3, they've lost 2. Arsenal have drawn 1 and won 4. So let's look at the table and look at where both teams are at the moment. Give me a moment, let me look at the table real quick. So looking at the table, right? Arsenal first on the table. Let me say that again. Arsenal first on the table. Haven't played 15 games, won 13 games, drawn 1 and lost 1. 40 points, fantastic. While Brighton have played 15 games, they've won 7, which is not bad. Brighton have played 15 games, they've won 7, they've drawn 3, and they've lost 5. That's not too terrible. That's a little bit below average. So, and they have 24 points. So it should be a very interesting match at the Amex. I'm sure the rivals will want Brighton to do them a favor. Sorry, I don't think it's going to be possible this weekend. I think Arsenal should be able to get they should be able to go to Amex and get a victory. I'm not saying it's going to be a walkover. It will be a tight match. I'm backing Arsenal to go to Amex and win, provided we do not have injuries. So let's look at the injuries of both teams. It's very, very important to look at the injury of both teams so we can know what to expect. I'm recording this video on Thursday evening, American time. Situation about injury might change tomorrow on Friday. So let's put that in context too. So in terms of Arsenal, Jesus out with a long-term knee injury. Recently is out an hamstring. Is a few weeks away. While Smith Rowe is still doing his rehabilitation. We don't know how quick he will come back. By tomorrow, after a press conference, pre-match press conference, we will know a bit more about Smith Rowe. Let's look at Brighton and Hovan. Let's look at their injury list. We have Danny Welbeck, I don't think is. I don't think Danny Webber is totally out. I think he could come back. I'm not sure. I think it's a doubt. Danny Webster is out with a strain. Alexis McAllister is out because I think he's back. He didn't play last game because he was still with Argentina. They want to walk off, so they're still in celebration mode. I think he should be back for this match, so I will not take that seriously. And Jakub Moda is out with a knee injury. So those are the latest we know about the health and injuries of both teams. So let's look at some of the records. Some of you that love stats about both teams. Let's look at the team comparisons of both teams in terms of shots. Brighton are seventh, the average of 9.8 shots, while Arsenal are third on in terms of the league with 11.1, which is fantastic. Shot on target, average per game in terms of the team comparison in the Premier League. We have Brighton, they are fifth with 4.5. Arsenal are fourth with 5.7, which is decent. In terms of goals, Brighton average 1.7. They are sixth on the terms of comparison with other teams in the league, while Arsenal are second with 2.4 in terms of comparison with other teams in the league. In terms of passes, Arsenal are fourth, Brighton are fifth. In terms of completed passes, Arsenal are fourth, Brighton are fifth. That's kind of close because they play similar style of football. So I understand why they have almost similar stats there. In terms of crosses, Arsenal are 13, Brighton are 6th. So Arsenal do not rely on too much crosses, while Brighton do often mix it up with crosses. Sometimes they are 6th on the league, while Arsenal are 13. In terms of long balls, Brighton are 9th, Arsenal are 19th. We understand Arsenal do not do the long ball. They like to play out from the back, create their own chances, pass around, and be insightful. So you can understand why Arsenal be 19th in terms of long balls and Brighton are 9th in terms of long ball. Tackles are attempted. Arsenal 18 in terms of with 14.7, while Brighton are 8 with 17.7. So they tackle more than Arsenal because they have less of the ball compared to Arsenal, who are 18th, who have most of the ball. So you can understand why Arsenal be holding that position in terms of in comparison with other teams in the league. Tackles succeeded. Arsenal are 15th, 9.2 average, while Brighton are 9th, 9.7 average. In terms of fouls committed, Arsenal 18th. You should expect that because Arsenal do not need to commit too many fouls because they hold possession most of the time, while Brighton are 8th with 9.7, while Arsenal are 11.7, 11.5 on the average. So those are the stats in terms of team comparison. So I'm kind of confident Arsenal should be able to win this match at the Amex. Like I said, it will be a difficult match. Trust me, Brighton are a very decent team. On a very good day, they can take on any team. While Arsenal are a very fantastic team, they are top of the summit. They are playing well. The confidence is high. Aside from Jesus, the team is flowing confidence and they do not have too many injuries. Like I said, aside from Jesus, who is missing from the starting 11, other part of the team, we have our first choices. So I expect Arsenal to actually go there and win it. Like I said, it's all repeating myself again. I think Arsenal will nick this one. It will not be easy. And I'm going to predict the similar scoreline I predicted last week that came to fruition. Predicting a 3-1 victory at the Amex against Brighton. Like I said, it will be a tough match. I expect Brighton to be dogged. I expect them to be on our faces. But I expect our quality should shine through. I'm expecting Ketia to score another goal. I think these kind of games, I expect Ketia to actually continue to score. He scored in the last game, so I expect him to score in this game. And I expect Odegaard to be very dominant in the midfield. Him, Partey, and Xhaka. Caicedo is a very fantastic midfielder. Hence the links to Liverpool, to Arsenal, and likes of all the top teams in the league and foreign. So I expect them to give us a tough time, but I believe Arsenal will win this one, and my prediction is 3-1. Let me know what you think about this match in the comment section. What are you expecting? Do you think Arsenal can win at the Amex, or do you think Brighton will continue to pile the misery they've been piling on us for the last few games? Like I said, the last few games will not be fantastic. We lost the last season. We lost both home and away to them last season, and we lost this season in the Carabao Cup. But My confidence comes from the fact that this season we lost to them because we play a second string team, but this time we're going to be playing a full strength team. So I expect the performance and the result to be different. So some of you might think that's not enough. You think Brighton can actually pull on that scalp on us? Let me know in the comment section. Leave them respectfully. And if I need to respond, I will respond quick, swiftly, and respectfully. So, guys, this will be my preview. I might actually do a pre-match conference reaction tomorrow to any news or any update to Arteta pre-match press conference about the game Brighton against Arsenal at the Amex tomorrow. So, guys, do not forget, make sure you like this video before you leave. Make sure you subscribe. And if you're subscribed, you like the content. And do not forget to make sure your notification bells are turned on. And I'll see you guys on the next one.